Good evening. Experts say if this bill is signed into law, California would become a national leader in menstrual product safety. I spoke with a researcher about the importance of understanding how these chemicals affect our health. Senate Bill 754 would require menstrual product manufacturers to monitor and report potentially harmful chemicals in their products, including lead, arsenic, and cadmium. The bill follows a 2024 UC Berkeley study that found toxic metal concentrations present in all 14 tampon brands that were tested.
We don't know exactly how they're getting in there. So first, cotton is a plant, right, that's grown in soil, and it can actually accumulate metals from the soil itself or from fertilizers. Some of them may be added intentionally as part of a coloring agent, for example, or as an antimicrobial agent to make sure that there's not growth of bacteria.
Professor Jenny Shearston worked on the Senate bill, as well as this first-of-a-kind study on tampons.
I guess the million-dollar question is, why is this the first time it's being done? Why hasn't this been done before?
There's still taboos around it, and those kinds of taboos impact not only what we might say to each other in everyday conversations, but also what scientists do and the kinds of questions that scientists think to ask.
Somewhere between 50 to 80% of women who menstruate use tampons for several hours at a time, and because they're used internally, may have higher levels of absorption. Experts say exposures to these metals can increase the risk of dementia, infertility, diabetes, fetal development issues, and cancer, and can damage the kidneys, liver, brain, and other organs. A Sacramento resident calls this horrifying.
I think it is crazy because consumers shouldn't have to use toxic items that they have to use monthly, especially women. And honestly, it's sad.
If SB 754 were to pass, it would require menstrual product manufacturers to report chemical concentrations to the Department of Toxic Substance Control by December 31st, 2026, and permits the Department of Toxic Substance Control to verify and publish the results. The data from this bill would be pivotal in continuing this important research, including how much of these metal substances actually comes out of the tampons. We'll be sure to let you know if this bill is signed into law. For now, reporting at the Capitol, covering local news that matters. Juliette Smith, Fox 40 News.